Hi, Janet here. So this week's blog was really all about the buy one, get one free principle. And most people who turn to food when they're not hungry do it to get a hit, some kind of emotional feeling. And there are nutritional explanations for that. There are certain foods that have a lot of serotonin in, so we feel calm or happy. But for many of us, it's really more about the emotional anchor. So if as a child, every time you got upset, your mum said, as mine did, "Oh, stop crying, Janet, it will be okay. If you stop crying, you can have a biscuit." Then you learn very early on that food can be used as a reward. And then your brain starts to think, well, anytime I want to feel better, never mind just when I've stubbed my toe, I've got this fail-safe mechanism, this fail-safe habit, that if I eat something, I'll feel good. I can reward myself when I feel better. I can just feel better for no reason whatsoever. In fact, every time I eat this food, I get this emotional hit. And that's quite a deep neurological pattern. And when you're slim and you're making those choices, you don't have the physical negative side effects. So when you eat it and you say, oh, this will make me feel better, and it does, to an extent it's true. But the longer you do it and the bigger you get, the less true that becomes, because actually eating that food, making those choices, becomes the cause of the problem. So when you look in the mirror, if you don't like how you look and feel, and then you go and have a biscuit or a cake or a piece of pizza or another takeaway, whatever it is, and say, well, I deserve it because, you know, I know that this makes me feel better. You're wrong. It doesn't make you feel better anymore. It might have done once, but it doesn't now. So although you get that instant gratification, that temporary hit, it is a buy one, get one free. So with that feeling comes a delayed feeling, which is however you feel when you look in the mirror. So that might be anything from not too good to absolute self-loathing. So if I could say to you, when you say to yourself, this will make me feel better, what if you're wrong? What if you're wrong and it actually is the cause of all your problems? So if you could look at it and see the pain that you feel when you can't run around, or you get sores on your legs because they rub together, or you're out of breath, or you can't get in your clothes, or whatever it is, that's why. There's a cause for everything. And the cause of being too big is putting the wrong things in your mouth too often. So really think about what you say to yourself, and the exercise in this week's blog will help you to change that neurological patterning so that you can begin to see things differently and know that when you say to yourself, I deserve it, what you don't deserve is the feeling you get from not liking how you look and feel. You deserve something so much better than that. And that is a good reason to change.